Here we discuss how to create a map in Solidity. In a map, you can store key value data pairs. In Java, you can create a map, you can iterate through items in a map, and you can also find the size of the map. However, in Solidity, Solidity maps are good for fast lookups. Solidity maps does not provide iterations, or it doesn't allow you to find the size of the map. Now let's see how to create a map, how to add data, and how to delete data using Solidity. Okay, let's add the Solidity version. Here I'm using Remix IDE, yes, and say contract. I will call this new map, and now let's create a map mapping, and then you can provide the key type. So here I'm going to include a list of employees, employees IDs and employee names. So I'll do a key type as string, and value type as string again. Instead of string for the value type, it can be an array or a kind of a complex data type. And let's do type of the mapping public, and I'll give it a name called str map. Right, now let's try to set items to this map. Function set, I'll put string memory. Okay, for ID and string memory. Okay, I call this item. For each ID you have a maybe, yeah, item, fine. And it is public, and I'm going to add this record to this map IT, and equals item. It is like assigning values in an array. Okay, and I'll go down and let me go to compile and compile. Something wrong here. Why is this? Okay, it's spelling mistake. It's like IT should be item. Okay, now I'm going to get values from the map function get, so I can be able to get values by giving the key. So get my key is of the type string ID, and I will get employee details, can be either name or a set of information, and return let's try to compile this, and yes, it's compiling without any problem. So right now here we have set method and the get method, and I'm trying to implement the remove method as delete elements from the map. Function equal remove, and I need to give the key is employee ID, and now I can use delete method, and I can provide map, and okay, so this will delete the employee details of a given ID. Let's compile it again. Oh, everything is working perfectly. Now let's try to deploy this and run. Okay, let's go here, and I'm going to deploy, so you can see it is deployed here, and now I'm trying to run this program. Okay, let's try to go and give a few names. Okay, let's try to set I'll set 111 is the ID, and John. Execute the transaction, so I can see that record is adding to the blockchain. Okay, I'm going to add another record, 222 ZAM. So add this transaction, so I can see the transaction is adding to the records. I can say 333 jaw, and the record is adding again. Okay, and now let's try to go to the get method and see how this works. Okay, I'll go 222 get. You can see 222 go that's SAM, 222 SAM, and let's try to go 333 get 333 jaw. If I go 111, it should be John. 111 John, that's fine. Okay, now let's try to delete records. I will delete the second record, 222, not here. So, right, I should go here, 222, and I'll click remove, and go here, and go here, and then see, okay, 22 is deleted, and I'll go to get and enter 222 and press get, and can't be able to see this record now. 222 string is no string. Employee details are deleted. Okay, now as a summary, this is a very simple illustration of how the map is working with Solidity. So in this example, we tried to illustrate setting elements, getting elements, and removing elements from maps. But keep in mind, maps in Solidity are good for lookups, fast lookups, but it doesn't provide you to iterate through the map, and also it's not possible to find size of the map like a Java program. Thank you.